I would have died for the name Jesus when I was till Yahweh opened my eyes. Yahweh says, I revealed myself unto who the Father will. Now, the question is, would he have changed his name from Yahweh to Isus or Jesus when he came into this world? The angel says to Miriam, Matthew 1:23, you must call his name Yahweh Shua. Where did the angel got the instruction from? Because in Hebrew 1, when the Son was manifested, glorified, uplifted, promoted. Go read Hebrew 1. He says, in whom of the other angels have I said, you are my son, today I have begotten thee? And he has given him a name above every other name. The Father says to this angel and to the other angels, I have given him a name above every other name. What was the name? Jesus. He would never have given him a Greek name. Never. Never. He's given him a name above every other name in heaven and on earth. He says to the other angels, and you must worship him. Why? Because of his name, which is linked to the Father, who is Yahweh. Yod in Hebrew from right to left. Yod, Aleph, Hey, Vav, Aleph, Hey. Shua. You must worship him. Who's Yahweh Shua? Shua means Savior, Redeemer. He already had him in mind as the Savior and Redeemer of Israel and also of the Gentiles. So he says to the angels, and then he addresses him. Then Yahweh the Father in Hebrew 1 addresses the Son, which he just glorified, with a glorified name. And he says, O Elohim, your Elohim. So he addressed the Son as a God. O God, your God. O God, he calls him a God, the Elohim. Your Elohim, the Father is also Elohim. Now what I want you to do is listen to the question here. After knowing that Yahweh cannot turn on his promises, we just learned it from two scriptures. He's not a man that he can or should lie. The question is, would he have changed his name? That's Yahweh Shua. The angel says to Miriam, you must call his name what? Jesus. Couldn't have said Jesus. That's 2,000 years ago. And there was no letter J in the Greek or even any of the Hebrew alphabets. It only came about in the 16th century, 1524 to be exactly. Then the letter J was created. Would he, Yahweh Shua, who received a name above every other name in heaven and on earth, would he have changed his own name from Yahweh Shua to Isus? I-S-O-E-S or I-S-I-S. There's two ways you can spell it. Isus. I-E-S-O-U-S. Isios. Or Isus. I-S-I-S. Which is the sun god. Nimrod, Ra, Zeus. Would he have changed his name, the Son, from Yahweh Shua to Isus or Jesus when he came into the world? Never, never, never. Would he, Yahweh Shua, after thousands of years, negate and ignore their Hebrew language? Never, never, never. Which in fact was and is still his own language. And convert it to a Greek language. He was in the ancient Hebrew. Yahshua grew up in the ancient Hebrew, not even in the Talmud Hebrew. The Talmud Hebrew originated from Babylon, 570 before Yahshua, when Nebuchadnezzar enslaved Israel. He even changed the names. He changed the languages. And because there was no temple worship, there were no priest, high priest, there was no offering for 70 years. The message was changed. The Torah message, there wasn't even a Torah for them to read, because the Torah was in the Ark of the Covenant, which was hidden up till today, in 2024. So what would have happened? They spoke a word, they spoke the Torah, a spoken Torah. And as it was spoken from one man to another, from another man, by the time after 70 years, it was a total corrupted Torah. It was a Babylonian Torah called the Talmud. Because they ingrinded the Baal worshipping and the Baal names into the original Torah.